Wow, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. My name is Sajin Kashiri and I'm excited to be back to your screen, and I'm also excited to be hosting this show today. So in today's show, I have my guest with me. Her name is Dolphins 254. So welcome, Dolphins.
Thank you so much, Jen.
Wow, nice to have you.
Okay, I'm also glad to be here. I'm glad to be part of this amazing channel. Jen is my friend.
Yes.
We met on YouTube.
Sure.
She's really doing amazing job here.
Thank
you. Like inspiring people.
Thank
I'm
you.
one of the people that have been inspired by your channel.
Thank
actually.
you so much.
Yes, I'm privileged to be here today.
Wow.
Yeah.
So in case you guys didn't know, Dolphins has a YouTube channel. So Dolphins, tell us about your channel, how you call yourself and what you do.
Okay, my channel is all about beauty, recipes, and lifestyle.
Sure.
So I like cooking. I also share
Lifestyle videos.
and recipes, healthy recipes that actually can help someone to lose some weight. Yes.
True.
So my channel name is Dolphin 254. Yeah.
Wow. You know, I have been following you, and I was telling my friend, like, I love the recipes that she does because they are healthy. So guys, in case you have not visited her channel, make sure that after you have watched this video, rush over there, watch her videos, and don't forget to subscribe to her channel. Click that red button and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell.
Okay.
So apart from the Dolphin that we know from YouTube, like, tell us who you are, your full names, and what you normally do in daily life, like your profile.
Okay. My name is Dolphin Akoth. I know most of you don't know the Akoth part. Yes, I'm Dolphin Akoth, a Kenyan lady, born and raised in Kenya.
Wow.
Yes, I am a mom of 2 beautiful kids. I'm also a wife of only one husband.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes. So apart from that, apart from the family life, I'm also the director of a company here in Kenya.
Wow,
I
that's
do
amazing.
Yes, I do human resource consultancy.
Wow.
Yes, we hire employees to other companies. Yeah, that's our work as a human resource consultant.
Next time when I'm looking for a job, trust you me, I will apply the job through you, and then you refer me to another company.
Definitely do that, because I'm assuring you, you are going to get a job.
Wow.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Yes, apart from the human resource consultant thing, I'm also doing supplies. We do supplies of stationaries to companies, to offices. So in case you need stationaries, you can just contact us.
Yeah, I will put your details in the description box so that people can reach to you. So in today's show, guys, Dolphin has been inspired by our show, and she said that she wants to come inspire you and inspire a soul out there, and tell them that it is possible, you know, to come out of depression, and it is okay to go through depression because it's something normal that most people normally go through, and overcoming is also easy. So there's no need of committing suicide, there's no need of getting into drugs because of depression. So stay tuned, we will be talking about more and more. So Dolphins, now that today we are talking about depression, like, when you speak of depression, what comes to your mind?
Okay. Depression is something that most people are going through. It's a medical condition, that many people are going through. Some of them are suffering silently,
or unknowingly. Maybe you are going through depression and
but
you are not even aware.
So it's just a condition that makes you feel sad. It makes you feel like there's nothing you can achieve in life. So it is something that is really affecting so many people. And this depression is real.
It is
like
real.
I've gone through it. I know how it tastes. I know how it feels. Yes,
because I was going through some blog somewhere, and I saw that there are so many comedians in Kenya who are killing themselves because of depression. And I was also reading through some analysis, and I was saying that most people get involved in road accidents, you know, when they are driving and they are depressed, so they can't even concentrate. So most of the time they find themselves they are depressed, they cannot confess it, and it kills them silently. So Dolphins, how did you get to know that you are depressed?
Okay. I got to know that I was depressed. It was sometimes last year. Last year, October. Actually, I was pregnant. I was 8 months pregnant. So I used to visit the hospital. Yeah. During those times, I was going to a clinic in Nairobi Women Hospital. Yeah. I used to visit there. But most of the time I went there, the nurse could see something different with me. I was losing weight like, I was really losing weight. You know, when someone is pregnant, you expect her to at least add some weight. But for my case, I was losing weight. Yeah, this happened after I lost my mom. Yeah,
Sometimes
I lost my mom in July
2019.
So
You lost your mom.
I lost my mom.
And you started getting into depression because of that.
Yes, because it really affected me.
I
You
know.
know, I did see it coming. Like just the other day, I was talking to my mom. We shared a lot of things, and we had big plans.
I know.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, everything is shut. There's nothing I can do. As in, all the plans that we had are just gone like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. So I know, first of all, sorry for the loss of your mom, and I'm happy that today you are healed, because you're sharing this story as you are healed and you have already overcome the situation. Now let me ask you a question, Dolphins. So you just realized that you have lost your parents, and it really affected you, and I know that there are so many people out there who are suffering the loss of their loved ones, their parents, and so you want to tell us that death can cause, losing a loved one, a parent, a friend, or a relative can make you go through depression.
True.
So I wanted to ask you, like, how was the experience for you after you received the news that you have lost your parent? How did you receive the news, and how did you take them?
Okay. So first, I received the news of the illness. It started by illness. You see, my mom was sick, on and off. But after a while, she was diagnosed by pancreatic cancer. Yes. So you know the feeling when you hear the name cancer.
I know.
The doctor told me there's nothing they can do. They'll just maybe do some pediatric. He told me pediatric treatment. I even
that you have never had.
I even never had the name, those medical terms, Yeah. He told me they'll just do some pediatric treatment. So I asked the doctor, what is that? Because me, I didn't understand what he meant by that. So the doctor told me, point blank, he told me that your mom is going to die.
Wow.
Yeah. Just as simple as that.
She's alive. By this time, she's alive.
By that time, my mom was still alive, but she was weak. She was a bit weak. And the worst part is that we realized about the cancer thing when it was too late. Yes. So the doctor just told me that they are going to watch her, but there's nothing they can do. Like, there's no treatment for that.
I know.
Like, she's going to die. Yeah.
So when they told you that your mom is going to die, how did you feel? I know it was disappointing.
It was disappointed. I wanted to cry, but I also had to be strong for her, because she didn't know what was going on, because I didn't even want to let her know about the situation, because the doctor told me when she gets to know the news, maybe
she will give up on life and die even faster.
In fact, she was starting to give up. But I told her that the results are not so bad. You're going to heal.
I know.
Yeah.
So you kept on giving her hope. So this day came and you lost your mom, and it was not something that you could imagine.
Yeah.
And you started going through depression. So how did you cope with life after that?
Okay.
Take ours.
Okay, life after that wasn't so easy. It was so hard because immediately after you lose a loved one, the friends you think you had are never there.
I know.
Yeah. Let me see it.
Yeah, sip something, yeah.
You are left alone. So something I didn't tell you at the beginning. Do you know, after losing my mom, I also lost my dad. Barely before even 1 year. I lost my dad 7 months after losing my mom.
So it happened consecutively.
Yeah. My dad was just okay. He was not sick like my mom. You see,
he was healthy.
He was healthy, and all of a sudden, he's sick, admitted. You talk to him just like the other day, and tomorrow he's gone.
He's gone. Wow.
Now, even before I healed from the trauma from mom's death, now my dad is gone. You are left there alone. All alone.
Do you have siblings?
Yes, I do have. I have, actually we are 6. I come from a family of 6. I have, I'm the 4th born in our family.
I know.
Yes.
So you must have had a very strong bond with your parents.
Yes.
So you lost your mom, and you thought that you have friends who could come and comfort you, who could come and make you strong.
Yeah, friends and family.
Friends and family.
They disappear all of a sudden. You're left there alone. Yeah?
You know, you have the stress that your mom is gone. By this time, your dad has not gone.
Yeah.
And then now you lose your friends and family, like they're no longer there for you. How was the experience there?
The experience was so tough on my side because I was actually on my journey to healing from my mom's death, because after giving birth, at least by the joy of having that kid,
I know,
I started healing. But all of a sudden again, my dad
goes.
So it was so hard. At a point I thought of committing suicide. These I've never shared with anybody, even my hubby don't know about this. I used to cry at night. I was just there seated, waiting for people to sleep before I start thinking of my own things and crying, you know? So it was tough. Yeah.
I understand, and I thank God that you took your time to mourn, to cry, because you know sometimes crying lets the pain go.
Yeah.
So I thank God that you had to go through that moment of grieving. It's normal once you lose your loved ones. So why did your friends run away? Or they felt like
maybe they felt I burdened them with my own problems. Sometimes it's good to stand alone. Yeah. By the way, losing my parents made me stronger than I was earlier. Yeah, I've learned to do my own things. I don't wait for people to help me. Yes, people can help, but I don't.
Like people sometimes can be there to help you.
Yeah,
but after some time they will feel like you're too much, and then they will run away. So dolphins, there's that person who is out there and they are experiencing what you faced. You know, they have lost someone that they loved so much, and they are into depression, but they don't know how to move on. Or maybe they feel like people have ran away. Like, which support system did you get? Like, what made you strong? Like, what made you to become the strong dolphin that we have right now?
Okay. So the first thing that made me strong, talking about your condition. Share your condition with a friend. You see, that nurse at Nairobi Women Hospital, who at least wanted to know what was wrong with my weight, what was wrong with me, I had to share my story with her. She really helped me.
Wow.
She talked to me like a sister. something that actually I was missing. Yeah, she talked to me. She told me all is not gone. She told me, in fact, I'm lucky. I'm carrying somebody.
I know.
Yeah, you know, by then I was
pregnant.
Yeah. She told me, at least I have a gift that many people long to have, but they don't have. So by telling me that, I realized I was blessed. I was lucky. Yeah, I was favored by God, because just that was a favor.
Wow, yeah. Sure, that must have been a very great favor.
So the fact that I talked to, I shared my situation with the nurse. She also talked to me. She advised me, and by so doing, at least
you were able to overcome.
Yes.
So you're trying to tell that person who is going through depression out there that the moment that you realize that you are into depression, even if it has been triggered by death of someone that you love or other issues, look for someone that you can trust and speak out, share your issue. Sometimes, you know, even it's good if you don't have a friend that you can share with, go and share your issues with a stranger. Tell them, this is what I'm going through and I don't know how I will move on, because sometimes they will give you a very strong word that will encourage you and help you, you know, move on. I was speaking to another guy, and that person was telling me that he was going through depression, and so he was in lifts and they met with he met another lady inside. And so because he was going through issues, I think he had broken up with the lady, and he was feeling like it's the end. So he told that person, the stranger in the lift, you know what, I'm going through issues. I have just broken up with my fiancé. I just want to commit suicide and all. And by speaking to that lady, the lady gave him a piece of advice. She talked to him, and she did not commit suicide. So speaking out is very important, and we would love to urge our viewers, if you're going through depression, if you're feeling disturbed from deep inside, look for someone that you can share your issues with, someone that you can trust. And even if you don't have someone that you can trust or someone who can't judge you, because today there's also that problem of you share your issues with someone and then they start judging you.
Or maybe they start gossiping.
Or they start gossiping you, and tomorrow you will find everyone in the community, in the society knows about your issues. Look for that stranger that you don't know or someone that you trust and share your issues with. So number one, you went and shared with your doctor, your nurse.
Yeah, and you know what, Jen? The best part of sharing is that, you know, for my case, I didn't know I was depressed.
Sure.
I didn't know. I was just crying, losing weight, and also I withdrew from doing things that I really loved doing. So I didn't know that I was depressed until the nurse told me. And the nurse couldn't have told me if I didn't share my story with her.
True.
Yeah, so that's the better part of sharing.
The better part of sharing, you get to realize and accept it, because some people there are in depression, but they are in denial. They don't want to accept that I'm depressed.
Yeah.
So once you feel like you have issues deep inside, go and share out.
Yeah.
Because we even have young people who are committing suicide or just dying, or you are on the road, you are trying to cross the road and you're hit by a car because your minds are not there.
Yeah, and it's also good for people to at least reach to these people. That's maybe someone who has lost parents. Most of them are depressed, but no one knows that they are depressed. At least try to reach to reach out. At least try to ask them how they are doing, if they are doing well or not. Even that person you see smiling every day on selfies, maybe she or he is just hiding tears.
You know, we have been seeing stories of people in social media just giving us the positive story of their life.
Like for my case, people knew I was okay. I like smiling, I like laughing. Every day I will post on my status, but at night
you are crying.
I am crying.
Oh my God.
And even sometimes my eyes were red the following day. If someone asked me if there's something wrong, I will say I'm okay. Because I'm afraid of sharing, because I don't know how someone will judge me. Yeah.
Or maybe they will tell you like, this is life, it happens, but it's only you who understands the pain that you are going through, losing their loved ones. So number one, you spoke out and you shared. What else did you do to move on?
Another thing that I did was to keep myself busy. You know, initially when the depression hit me, I was on maternity leave, so most of the time I was just there at home, doing nothing.
You were at home, and maybe
I was not going to work, so I wasn't that busy. So most of the time I would just think of what happened. I was living the past.
And do you know, baby girl, most of the time, even when you give birth, you normally have postpartum depression.
And in fact, that also added to the death thing.
Oh my God. Here you are, 8 months pregnant, you lose your parents, you're depressed. You go through depression because of losing your parent, and then you deliver your baby and get into postpartum depression. You must have been very strong to be here.
Yes, I am strong. In fact, nowadays I just look at back.
You just look at your life and you're like, I thank God that I am here. I overcame everything that was happening. Wow, I'm happy. So ladies and gentlemen, Dolphin have already shared with us tips of how to overcome depression. Number one, speak out if you are going through depression. Number two, get yourself busy with doing things. Like for you, what did you start doing? Is it the time that you started your YouTube channel?
Actually, that was the time now I became so active on YouTube. I began to upload every Wednesdays and Saturdays. Initially, I was just doing YouTube for fun. But nowadays, I'm serious with it.
You're serious with
it? At least I upload every week. That's when I started doing it every week.
To get yourself busy.
Apart from that, I also started doing exercise. So exercise really helped me so much. I started doing it every morning, and sometimes when I got time in the evening, I did exercise at least to keep myself busy. And also I gave myself a target. You know, if you give yourself a target of doing something, you'll really work hard to at least achieve that thing. So I gave myself a target, because most of the time when you are depressed, you feel so useless, you feel there's nothing you can accomplish in life. So if you give yourself a target, you'll be able to work so hard towards achieving that target. And once you achieve it, you'll realize that, you can do something.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this lady has a very fit body. A very fit body. I wish I can tell her to turn around and show us what she got. Look at that waist. Look at that waist. Oh my God. Girl, I'm happy that you're happy today.
Thank you, Jen. I'm also glad to be here.
We are very excited. These people don't know that it's our first time to meet.
In fact, it's our first time, but it seems like we met
so
many years ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, she has already told us that if you want to overcome depression, speak out, and also get yourself busy, and also exercise. So what else did you do, girlfriend?
Okay, the other thing that I did is to get into a routine. Plan your day. You can plan it the previous night, what you're going to do the following day. So plan yourself, when you wake up, you're going to do this and this and this, so that you don't find yourself maybe idling somewhere or just sitting there. You know, when you idle, that's when now you start thinking of.
Very true.
So getting yourself into a routine, that's what I did. And the other thing that I did was sleeping. Yes.
Wow.
If you sleep well, you know, sometimes when you don't sleep, that's when you think a lot.
I know.
Just train yourself to at least sleep early. That will help you in your journey to healing.
Because you will have time to unwind, relax, clear your mind, so take some rest.
So the other thing that I did, which is the most thing that really helped me, was prayers. There's nothing you can do without prayers.
True.
Anytime you pray, you know that there is God somewhere who is listening to you, who is going to fulfill his promises to you. Yes, prayers really helped me. I used to pray, asking God. First of all, I used to ask God some questions. Then,
how could you ask God?
Why me? Why always me?
Why lose my parents?
Yeah, at this age, because God, you knew the plans that we had. Because you know, most of the time when you plan something, you always know that there is a supernatural being up there who knows everything that you are planning. And now, all of a sudden, everything
has taken my mom.
Yes. So I used to like lamenting.
I
used to pray, but sometimes I used to complain to God. But I actually realized that I'm in fact luckier than some of us. Most of them, maybe they lost their parents when they were still young. At least for my case, I'm mature enough, I'm independent.
You can look for a job and hustle.
Yeah. So that's when I realized that God even favored me to at least have them until the point they left.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm happy that you're strong. So, sweetheart, there are so many people out there who are depressed, but they don't know how to know that, Jane, I am going through depression. Now, which are some of the signs of depression, our symptoms?
Okay. So, one of the signs that you are depressed is feeling so sad. You are just always sad, or you get mad by any little thing that happens.
You're mad.
Yeah, you are mad. You want to quarrel people. Yeah, that's the first sign that you are depressed. Another thing that can tell you when you are depressed is the feeling of rejection. Sometimes you feel useless, you feel there's nothing you can do in life. Yes, that's another feeling. And another thing, and the next thing that can make you know that you are depressed,
you're going through depression.
Yes, is to
you just want to isolate yourself.
Yeah.
You want to withdraw from people.
You want to withdraw from even the best activities that you really like. You want to withdraw from people. You don't even want to receive calls. You just want to stay there in a cocoon and just
stay by yourself.
You want to isolate yourself from people. That's another sign. Yeah, and also you want
just
to
say it. No?
And also another thing. If you see someone smiling all the time,
they might be also depressed.
Yes, because that's what I did. I used to do that. I used to smile. Yes, every time I'm smiling, I'm posting photos. Yes,
my life is doing good.
But deep inside, I was hurting.
What?
Yes, I was crying every time, but no one knew about it.
Wow.
So if maybe just try to reach these people. You never know what people are going through. Yeah.
So dolphins, after some time now, you have lost your mom, and then 7 months down the line, here comes another sad thing, that you lose your dad.
It was hard. Actually, the loss of my dad, I didn't believe it, because I talked to him like 9 a.m.
Like today 9 a.m.
Today 9 a.m. He was telling me he's doing well, because like 2 days ago he was admitted. I sent him some money, was discharged, and he was back home. So he was calling me. First of all, I got a missed call. Then I answered the call. He told me, "Hey, you did so well to send the cash. At least I'm now home. I'm feeling so good. I've improved. In fact, he told me that I'm now even eating." Yeah. So he was telling me to continue working hard. Yeah. Those things, those words that maybe sometimes you didn't hear him telling you.
So you take heart. Just a second.
Then all of a sudden, around 7 p.m., he's gone.
He's gone.
Yes.
Oh, check hers. So you received the news that your dad is gone.
Yeah.
And then I can imagine how the news were, because now I know it reminded you of the past death of your mom 7 months down the line. But I know that you had already known how to cope with this, because you had already experienced the death of your mom. And did you get into another depression like the one that you got from your mom?
No. This time round,
I
was stronger than before. Because the first death, I wasn't even prepared. I didn't know how it feels.
I know
to lose a parent.
A parent and a close one.
Yeah. So this time round, I said, yeah, it's God's will.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason.
Sure.
Yeah. So I didn't get into depression. And something so funny, I even became stronger than I was before.
Wow, that was amazing.
Because, after losing my dad, now when someone is gone, we went to check his books. My dad liked writing all the time. He used to write every day, as in, you can get all the history of his life. Every day he writes everything that happened. So, after going through his books, positivity, everything positive
and inspiration.
Yeah, he's sharing how to invest, how to become successful, now I just even thought that he's talking to me.
I know.
So every time I read the books, I get inspired. Yeah. So I read some of his books. By the way, most of the things that he was sharing, hey, some of them have in fact helped me how to invest.
So you're investing. You should tell us what you're investing in. So
you just relax. We'll come again to share another video.
I know.
Yeah, how to invest, how to save money, how to become rich. Hey, Mara quotes from rich dad, poor dad.
I know.
That man. So those things really made me strong. So nowadays, when I feel like I miss him, I just go. I carried the books from Shags. I carried, I think, 7 books. Written. I normally read them. Then I see that man talking to me. So
it reminds you that his presence is somewhere and his soul is speaking to you.
Yeah.
So what did you learn from all that, just to help that person who is out there going through issues? It might not be death of the loved one, but they might be going other difficulties. What did this life teach you?
Okay. So,
and you're not taking your drink.
The fact, okay, let me sip something here. So the depression thing made me take life in another dimension. Yes, it helped me realize that this world is not our home. At some point of life, we'll be gone.
We will be gone.
And it will be a history that Dolphin was there. Yeah. Wow. So live life as it comes. Yeah. That is what I can tell people. And another thing, trust in God. There is nothing that can go wrong with God. Yeah. When you lose your loved ones, sometimes you feel you are alone. You are never alone. You are there with God, who never leaves you alone. So God will always be there for you. Any advice that you used to get from maybe your parents or from your gone loved ones, you'll speak to God, and for sure you'll get an answer to that.
That is so true.
Yes.
Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today it was not all about being emotional.
Oh yeah.
And crying and all.
By the way, this is the last time I'm crying. I won't cry again, because by sharing this,
I know you have healed.
Yeah.
Wow, and we are happy because I know you have inspired someone out there.
I didn't know I will be able to share this, but the fact that I've not cried, this means that I'm strong enough. I've healed, and hopefully I won't cry again. I won't.
No, we are not crying again. Now I have a game for you.
Okay.
Never have I ever.
Okay.
Dolphins. First of all, sip your drink. Never have I ever peed in a swimming pool. Don't tell me. Tell them. Never have I ever peed in a swimming pool. Tell them.
Yes.
Oh my god. I think it has happened to many people. The feeling is normally so sweet, by the way.
Really?
The kajoto, the kabom, you know.
You know, and another thing, you don't have time to go out.
I know.
And do that. Yeah.
And the water is normally, treated.
Yeah.
Yes.
So your urine won't affect other people.
I know, it's so naughty. That is so naughty.
But it was just a little, yeah.
Not a lot. Your part now. Tell me.
Never have I ever drank wine.
Wine? Have I ever drunk wine? I think I have sipped. For real. Funny enough, I have not been an alcohol person. Even growing up, being in campus. By the way, I don't like alcohol. And do
you know why I've asked you
the time
that?
I tasted wine, I got a very throbbing headache.
Do you know why I've asked you that? I know how spiritual you are. That I just wanted to hear from you.
Oh my god! I sipped once, but I didn't like it, so I have never done it again. So yes, I have ever tasted.
But you didn't drink. You just tasted.
Wow, nice to have you there.
Okay.
So ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to go to her YouTube channel.
Subscribe.
Yes.
Dolphin 254.
Subscribe. Watch the videos, share the videos. We love you so much. And also don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we are having moments of our lifetime here.
Oh yeah.
Let's cheers.
Yay. Thank you.
Until next time, guys.
Bye.